MLB's coverage of baseball on the show brings us to the home of the Braves, SunTrust Park. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Atlanta Braves. The Diamondbacks are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Aaron Blair starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
You know, Matt, it's awfully tough getting a lot of no decisions as a starting pitcher, but he was able to pick up his first win of the year in his last start. Hopefully his mojo starts turning around.
So stepping in, John Jay. He will lead this one off today.
The afternoon for Arizona, right fielder John Jay.
Here comes the first pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Guys, one of D-Rose former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Ro. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. Oh, he breaks out the hook there. Good for strike 2.
Hey, he got away with that one right there. If he's going to live up there, spinning it up top of the zone, he's going to get hurt.
Here now the 2-2. Grounded to the right. Freeman is up with it. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. With that, the batting order for the visiting Arizona Diamondbacks. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you've really got to be able to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
Striding forward, David Peralta, and we'll see if he's able to stay locked in. Without a doubt, one of the hotter hitters on this ball club right now. First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there. Peralta, 30 years of age, currently finds himself at the top of the list in all-star voting amongst National League left fielders, so the fans are certainly rewarding him for the season he's had to this point.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the all-star game voting, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the all-star game right now.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And we're just underway from SunTrust Park. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Inciarte's there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting third, first baseman number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. And the pitch. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
2 out, nobody on. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman. The 1-1. Taken, strike two.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Batting fourth, center fielder, number 11.
Stepping into the box, A.J. Pollock. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the changeup is way low that time. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game. Now, the problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Right over the middle, knee high. And he'll miss the target there with the curveball, and it's 2-1 now.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
The 2-1 home is taken for strike two.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
The 3-2 pitch. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here as this is a beauty to end the inning. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Robbie Ray will be the one towing the rubber for the Diamondbacks. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty B, we're getting a chance to look at a hot pitcher right here. His last 3 starts, all 3 he's picked up wins. And if he can continue that, he should be on his way to winning his 4th in a row. It'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Braves, center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
Here's the first pitch to him. Missed with a slider. So, guys, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
The 2-0 is in there for strike one.
I got 2-1 the count.
And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity on it.
The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, one guy to watch is Nick Markakis. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
Stepping into the box, Dansby Swanson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one just missed outside.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
1 out, nobody on. 2-0 the count to Dansby Swanson.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Peralta's under it. 2 down.
Batting third, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Striding into the box, Freddie Freeman looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit sharply on the ground. Escobar comes up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. Back to SunTrust Park following this. Eduardo Escobar standing in. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Number 7, Eduardo Escobar.
First pitch of the at-bat. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
The 2-0 is looked at for the first strike. The 2-1 home is in there for strike number 2.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Line drive to center field, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Batting sixth, second baseman, Daniel Descalso.
Stepping in, Daniel Descalso. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. From the stretch, a changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
Well, if you can throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Escobar gets his lead at first, nobody out. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Borges is there. 1 down.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. Hey, let's focus on Freddie Freeman, first baseman for the Atlanta Braves. He plays one of the most reliable first basemen in the game, makes the routine play. Not only that, he can pick and grin, saving his infielders some serious errors.
Settling in now, Alex Avila. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. First pitch on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball one.
Nope.
2-0.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hard liner to center field. Inciarte is there. 2 gone.
Batting 8, shortstop, Adeni Echeverria.
Here's Echeverria now. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Echeverria is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that 2-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Set to deliver on 2-1. There's a strike. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Nick Markakis.
Here comes the first pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Misses. Ball 2. Not very aggressive there as that's down the middle for strike 1.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
2-2 now to Markakis. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Okay, here's how the Snakes are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at David Peralta. Bazooka arm in the outfield. Obviously, he was originally signed as a pitcher. Didn't work out. Reset the battery and came back as a big league outfielder. Impressive.
At the plate, Tyler Flowers. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And a curveball in for a strike. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. Hard on the ground towards short, and that gets through for a one-out base hit.
That's a big knock right there for his confidence. He had seen it. You walk into the plate, you know your average would dip below 220 for the first time in a long time. Nice A-big.
And the next in is Johan Camargo, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Flowers leads off first with one away. Here's the 1-1 delivery, and he misses 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second. Looks like a big inning could be brewing.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Here's the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Now the 2-0 home is taken, strike 1.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
And a double steal try here. So this is pulled in by the shortstop. Now a throw behind the runner, and it's in time to get him. And that, folks, is the danger of the hit and run. So it's no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and a runner left. We played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Ready now, Robbie Ray, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Robbie Ray.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first 2 pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again or goes up under his chin or nasty slider down and away. He has opened up his full arsenal.
Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball. Slow grounder to first. Freeman charging this one, and he'll step on first himself for the out. So 1 gone in the inning now, as we get a look there at the standings in the NL East, as you see where the Braves find themselves entering play. Now in the box, John Jay, 2nd appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Grounder down the line at 3rd. And this will stay inside the 3rd base bag. A fair ball. And he'll pull into 2nd with 1 away.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The 3rd baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a 2-bagger.
Into the box, David Peralta. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give in to this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
2-0 count. The pitch finds the zone. Strike one.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 2-2. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Third inning, no score to this point. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
You don't see too many guys at this level be late on off-speed pitches right there. That tells me he was totally sitting on something else or was going automatic take.
And this one's in the dirt. Another full count offering on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy, runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double to drive in another run. This guy is a money run producer.
In now, Paul Goldschmidt. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Peralta, the runner at second with 1 away. Now a swing and a fly ball. And Markakis won't get there. It's a foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Into the box now, A.J. Pollock. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Pollock, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was selected in the first round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 for the Diamondbacks on the RBI double. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now 1-0 Arizona. Leading off the inning, Peter Borges, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Peter Borges.
First offering on its way. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be put away easily for the out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Now at the plate, Aaron Blair, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Bases are empty. One man out. Tapped down the line, but that one rolls foul. One and two now to the Braves pitcher. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Standing in now, Ender Inciarte. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Way in front of that fastball.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Dribbled up the line, and this winds up hitting the first base bag, and they're going to get it out on the play, and that'll be a bizarre ending to the inning, to say the least. Down in order go the Braves. They're down 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eduardo Escobar. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. The 1-0 is a fastball looked at for a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. The 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. Borges is after it, and this will fall, but it's a foul ball. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And he is going to have extra bases to start the fourth. And he'll get there as the Diamondbacks get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Stepping in now, Daniel Descalso, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 delivery. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, Pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Escobar stands at second with no outs. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Now this pitch is lined into left center field. That's a base hit. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate. Kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. Pitch on its way to Avila. Popped him up. Albies will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, shortstop, Adeiny Echeverria.
Stepping in, Adeiny Echeverria. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. First delivery to him on the way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
Ready with the 0-1. Takes a good curveball at the knees. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Camargo brings it in, and indeed no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
In now, Robbie Ray, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Pulled toward right center field. Inciarte on the run. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Only 1 in the inning for Arizona. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the D-backs 2 and the Braves nothing. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson, the first to bat here in the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. A cold strike on the inside corner.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
Slapped hard the opposite way. In is Jay, but this ball's in front of him for a base hit. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the fourth.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. Swanson aboard here at first with nobody out. Lifted the other way down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pollock has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Good time now to check out the Diamondbacks Road to the Show report, as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Nick Markakis, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Look out. A fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a 2-run shot for Nick Markakis. Home run number 9 on the year, as the Braves have come back to tie things up at 2 apiece.
As a hitter, that feels so good. The previous pitch ran in on him, trying to get him off the plate. But the next pitch, he mashes it out of here. Goes to show you can't intimidate him.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman, Johan Camargo.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. Here comes the first pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Peralta's after it. He's through first and hustling for second. And now that'll hop over the wall. So he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Albies with a 1-1 count now. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And there's ball 2 now. Nipped the corner. 2-2. And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. The 2-2. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. He's runs in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Offense for Atlanta. Left fielder, Peter
Here's
Borges.
Peter Borges standing in. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball that just misses inside. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Borges is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
The 2-0. With a fastball taken on the inner half for a strike. 3 runs already home here. And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2. Bouncer down the line, but it gets foul. The 2-2 one more time. The bouncer to the left side, and that's through into left, a base hit. He'll come home with it. The tag by Avila, too late, safe at home plate.
Boy, I don't know about that pitch selection right there, Dero. You have a base open with the pitcher on deck. Not very good pitching right there.
Dan, as a guy who hit 8th in the National League a time or two, nothing's more difficult than to try and mind meld with the pitcher and come up with a game plan when you know you got the pitcher on deck. Shocking that he was coming after him right there in that big spot, and he paid the price.
Into the box now, Aaron Blair. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. Another full count pitch home. Is swung on and missed. He got him. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Braves 4 and the Diamondbacks 2. Ready for another shot now. John Jay, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
One and 1 to the D-backs leadoff man. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. In there, 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. Albies scoops it up. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
Not sure the spin throw was necessary there, but it sure looked good. Would have been questionable if he threw it away, but he put it right on the money for the out.
Into the box, David Peralta. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike two.
0-2.
Our score here as we play inning number 5. That misses. 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops. On deck, the powerful right-handed bat of Paul Goldschmidt. The 3-2 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. And he'll reach second now with one away. The baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Grant Dayton, a 6-foot 2-inch left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. A ball and a strike.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit. But unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he is in there. Ready once again, A.J. Pollock. From the belt, kicks and deals. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
The 1-0. Line drive to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Arizona, still down by a count of 4-2. Here's Ender Inciarte. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a slider. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-1 home. Strike two swinging.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
The 1-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Jay on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The batter, number 7, shortstop.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And a breaking ball stays outside.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
The 1-1. Bounces in the dirt for a ball. Grounded to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Digging in once again, Freddie Freeman. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they still lead this one 4-2. Digging in, the switch hitter, Eduardo Escobar. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Eduardo Escobar.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Now the 2-1 is a curveball right on the black, apparently called a strike. Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping in now, Daniel Descalso, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike 2.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Descalso behind 1-2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. The 1-2. He's outside for a ball. And a fastball flew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. He'll try again. 1-2. Liner toward right center, and Avila's going to reach. He's got a base hit.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
Here's Echeverria now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. No hits to this point. One and 0 pitch on the way. And a fastball just a bit up. Avila, the runner at first with 2 gone. Three and 0 now.
It's amazing how quick an inning can get away from you. You're cruising, first 2 outs are super quick. Little single happens, and now you're down 3-0 with the chance of maybe a little 2-out lightning happening.
Here it comes, the 3-0. He's a heater in there for a strike. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Robbie Ray.
Steven Souza will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 28, Steven Souza.
There's a breaking ball over the outer half. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. In the air out to right. Markakis has a read on it, and that retires the side. Diamondbacks strand a pair. They trail it here 4-2.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher set to take over now, and it's the left-hander Jorge De La Rosa. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a strike. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Here it comes on 1-1. And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch. This is line to left, and Markakis has got himself a base hit. So it's an inning opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on. So a line drive single to left makes it 2 hits for him now this afternoon at the plate. And you can see there where he ranks on the Braves team leaderboard. Currently tops on the ball club in that category. Now batting, Tyler Flowers. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Markakis rounds third and is digging for the plate. He will score as they push their lead to 3 now.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
In now, Johan Camargo, standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Jay has a read on it. 1 away. The relay throw. Throw won't get him.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Ozzie Albies hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal. So there'll be runners at the corners with 1 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Peter Orca.
So striding forward now, Peter Borges. His career line against De La Rosa. 2 hits in 7 tries. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lays off 1-0.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
2-0 now.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Tapper up the line. Foul ball, strike 2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting,
Ezekiel Carrera will grab a back hit for the pitcher here.
number 13, Ezekiel Carrera.
Grounded down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Braves pick up a run on the RBI double. Top of the order due up to start the 7th. It's now 5-2 Atlanta. Back here at SunTrust Park, 7th inning straight ahead with the Braves leading this one. But before we get it started, let's take a look there at the game summary to this point. Rex Brothers will come on now as he'll be appearing in his 45th game this year.
Rex Brothers.
In now is John Jay. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Diamondback center fielder with a friendly 2-0 count.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Count 3-0.
Pitch. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the seventh. It's ball four.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Standing in, David Peralta. His career history against Rex Brothers, he's gone 3 for 6. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
The 1-0. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. Jay on at first, nobody out. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2. Paul Goldschmidt waits on deck. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Arodys Vizcaíno takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Paul Goldschmidt will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. They set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
The 3-1 pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, A.J. Pollock. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
First delivery to him on the way. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop-up strikeout, something to get you back in this inning.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. He'll come home with it. They get the force at the plate. Return throw is in time. And what do you know? They do get the double play.
The batter, third baseman.
Eduardo Escobar standing in. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. This year against right-handed pitching, Escobar hits a little over the 270 mark. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. Takes a knee-high fastball.
You get yourself into count leverage 2-0 right there. You're looking to come unglued on something and be very aggressive. That ball had to nip the corner for him not to pull the trigger on it.
A little bouncer. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And the second run will score as well.
Boy, Dero, talk about so close, but yet so far. 1 strike from getting out of this inning, but a big 2-run base hit right there.
Yeah, that batter was able to control his emotions. Not a guy who fears going deep in the count right there, and he was able to come through.
Standing in now, Daniel Descalso. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
In there, 1-1. The 1-1 is low and outside for a ball. 2 out with the man at first. Two and 2. High in the air out to center field. Inciarte on the run. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Braves on top, 5-4. Here's Ender Inciarte. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point.
Center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Lays off. 2-2 now. Swinging a ball line softly down the left field line, but this will be a foul ball. Hit to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter number 7, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Brad Ziegler takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
1 strike.
Trying to bunt his way aboard to no avail. It's 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. The 3-2 pitch. Shoots this one over to first. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. Swanson, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The next 1-2 pitch. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. Now it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Peter Moylan has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 30, Peter Moylan.
Stepping up now, Alex Avila. He singled his last time up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. There's our line score to this point. You see the Braves leading this one from SunTrust Park as we play inning number 8. Here's Echeverria now. The lifetime batting line versus Peter Moylan. He's a perfect 2 for 2. He's set and the pitch. Ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
1 out, nobody on. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Looks at a two-seamer right down the middle. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
Jake Lamb will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 22, Jake Lamb.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. There's a line drive, and that's going to get down. And now, how far will they send that man from first? Echeverria rounds third and is striding for home. The tag, and he's in there. It's now 5-5.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Into the box, John Jay. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
The 2-0 on the way. It's laid off, but in there for strike one. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 2-1. His fastball taken high for a ball.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Jonathan Holder gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Holder.
David Peralta will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. First pitch on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Now the 1-0. It's the bottom of the zone for a strike. Holder is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
2 balls and a strike now. Lamb over at second. Jay is over at first with 1 away. Here's the 2-1 home. Called strike 2. Set. Here's the 2-2. Hit sharply toward the right side. Marquez is right there as he takes it for the 2nd out.
Now batting, first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Ready for another chance. Paul Goldschmidt in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Looking to minimize the damage here. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 1-1 pitch. fly ball out to straightaway right field. On the move is Markakis, and he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th, all even at 5 apiece. Number 66 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 66.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Nick Markakis.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there. The 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Swing and a miss there by Markakis, and he's down on strikes for the first out.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And another foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. No balls and 1 strike. Now the 0-1. Sliders in for a strike. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Now at the plate, A.J. Pollock struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. 4-1. The 1-0. Here's a curveball looked at on the outer half for a strike. skied into straightaway right. And therefore it is Markakis, and that's your first out. At the plate, Eduardo Escobar. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The cutter runs outside. Ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Two balls and a strike. Two and two now. Hard hit ball to second. Albies picks it up. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter number 3, second baseman, Daniel Descalso.
Standing in, Daniel Descalso. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. The 1-0. Breaking ball in for a strike. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. The 1-1 pitch. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Now the 2-1. And that one stayed up a little high. The 3-1 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
3-2.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as they take a 7-5 lead.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
Jose Ramirez takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Jose Ramirez. Now batting, shortstop, ARI.
Stepping in now, ARI Echeverria. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The 1-1 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. And ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Outside and a full count. 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Sent on the ground out to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. But the Diamondbacks pick up a couple courtesy of this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Braves. It's the Diamondbacks 7 and the Braves 5. Ketel Marte will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Number 4, Ketel Marte.
Brad Boxberger takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
No balls and a strike to count. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
Here's Peter Borges standing in as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. One out, nobody on. A fastball that just misses inside. And that misses as well. 3-0.
Well, he knows it. But this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
Pitcher number 52.
Carlos Perez will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
58. Hallo.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. And here's Jay to put it away, and that's out number 2.
Center fielder number 11. Ender Inciarte.
The next at bat for Atlanta, Ender Inciarte. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. From the stretch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Final strike for the Braves. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And it's fouled away.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Popped him up. And they'll put this one away to end it, and the Diamondbacks will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this streak.
7-5 how today's comes to an end. The Arizona Diamondbacks came through and it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Number 66 earns the victory in relief in this one, his 7th of the year. Brad Boxberger hammers down the save, his 29th of the year. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
For our ball game this afternoon was the victorious Diamondbacks. 7 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. For Atlanta, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 33 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of SunTrust Park, we'd like to thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you.
It's Monday morning and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the National League West, the Arizona Diamondbacks brought out the rooms in a 3-game sweep as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 7-5. They are on a roll with 8 straight victories. Heading into the day, the Braves sit in 3rd place in the National League East Division, while the Diamondbacks are in 2nd place in the NL West. The Mariners amassed 14 hits in the game as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 8-0. In the standings, the Rockies are in 3rd place in the NL West, while the Mariners sit in 2nd place in the American League West. The Los Angeles Dodgers combined for 10 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Angels 7-0. Entering the day's action, the Dodgers are atop the NL West, while the Angels are in 3rd place in the AL West. The Padres starting pitcher, number 3, got the win, number 7 thus far, as the Friars bested the Cubs 4-1. As of right now, the Padres sit in last place in the National League West Division, while the Cubs are atop the NL Central. Jeff Samardzija grabbed the victory with his 10 Ks as the Giants downed the Bay Area rival Athletics 3-1. As of today, the Giants sit in 4th place in the National League West, and the Athletics are in 4th place in the AL West. The Marlins combined for a 4-hitter as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 2-1. At the start of the day, the Marlins sit in last place in the National League East, and the Phillies are 2nd in the division. The Nationals totaled 11 hits as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 5-0. Entering the day's action, the Mets are in 4th place in the NL East, while the Nationals are atop the division. The Pittsburgh Pirates smacked 15 team hits as they got the best of the Brewers at home 8-4. As of right now, the Pirates are in 3rd place in the NL Central, and the Brewers are 2nd in the division. The St. Louis Cardinals combined to give up just 5 hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 1-0. In the standings, the Cardinals sit in last place in the National League Central Division, while the Reds are 4th in the division. The Boston Red Sox got 11 hits overall as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 3-2. Heading into the day, the Red Sox sit in 2nd place in the American League East Division, and the Blue Jays are 3rd in the division. The O's finished off a 3-game sweep as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 3-1. Entering the day's action, the Orioles sit in 4th place in the American League East Division, while the Rangers sit in last place in the American League West Division. The Royals pounded out 17 hits in this one as they dismantled the White Sox 10-1. As of right now, the White Sox are in 3rd place in the AL Central, while the Royals are 4th in the division. The Indians totaled 13 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Yankees 5-1. In the standings, the Indians sit in 1st place in the American League Central Division, while the Yankees are in 1st place in the AL East. The Twins hit 3 long balls as they beat the visiting Rays 6-3. As of today, the Twins sit in 2nd place in the AL Central Division, while the Rays sit in last place in the American League East Division. The Houston Astros completed a 3-game series sweep as they defeated the visiting Tigers 6-2. They now have 5 straight wins. At the start of the day, the Astros are leading the AL West, while the Tigers are in last place in the AL Central. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the rest of the All-Star break and don't forget to tune in over the next couple of days for all the latest.